Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the 146 now, and this is my main passing defense. Now first thing you'll see is that I used the package Free Safety 1, and you actually can't see it because of my little logo right here, so take that off. You see Free Safety 1 inside is going to be the package that I use, and then of course you can just sub out whoever you want. So I've made my subs, I've still got Cross in, Jonathan Jones in the slots, Obi is my user, McCourty, and then obviously Gilmore. But this is the way that I set up the Patriots for this defense, and just want to go ahead and get that out of the way, right? And what that does is it changes your assignments that you can use. Mostly use it for when I run man. However, it does give you the ability to put outside thirds by your safeties and your, I guess both safeties, your free safety, your strong safety. So that's pretty much what you're looking for. Now, there is a misconception out there that 146, you need to come out in the play DB Sting 2 Buzz. Now, I don't run that play. I mean, it's very rare that I'll go to that play just because I'm not a huge fan of the cover 2. I don't like, having to guard the whole middle of the field by myself, especially since you can't really trigger any animations with your linebackers. So, I don't come out in that play. I do set it in my audibles. So the way that I will set up my audibles is like this. So I'll use the cover 4 drop, and then I put the cover 1. So right off the bat, there's my audibles on the screen. You see cover 1 robber, DB Sting 2 Buzz, cover 4 drop. And you can use other plays, obviously, right? You can use cover 6 press. You can use cover 2 sink. Cover 2 sink's honestly not a bad one. You could leave cover 2 sink if you didn't want the ability to just completely bag the shotgun runs. But I just make the extra adjustments out of the DB Sting 2 Buzz. Excuse me. So, anyways, what I like to do is I like to come out in cover 3 sky. And then the reason I come out in cover 3 sky and I come out in it flipped is because a lot of people run formations like trips tight end, bunch tight end, where you have the running back and the tight end on the opposite side over here on this right hand side. Shotgun spread is another one where you have the running back on the right. If you just scroll through the formation, you see the majority of the plays actually has the shotgun on the right hand side. Tight doubles is yet another one. Tight offset tight end, yet another one. Just so many formations without flipping them, the running back's on the right, with the exception pretty much of gun bunch and Y trips. So anyways, gun bunch tight end, right? It's a pretty solid formation. It's pretty popular. We're going to come out in that. So what you need to do, press, contain, move this corner in a couple clicks. Now, right away, that's going to generate your pressure. I lurk with my free safety, and as you see what should happen, you should get the corner to come in free. Now that right there, 100% practice mode, pretty much fluke. Doesn't ever really happen that way, but it could, right? So once again, boom, that's what's typically going to happen. You're going to get the corner to come in flying off that edge. Now, if they block the running back, as long as he's on the right side of the screen, doesn't matter. Like, it honestly does not matter. You don't have to make any additional adjustments. You just kind of, hike the ball and go for it. But there you saw it didn't come in. Practice mode was being glitchy. Once again, set up. Now see, I forgot to block the running back there. Corner comes flying in. Go ahead, one more time. Move him in. Block the running back. You see corner comes flying in. Running back does not pick up anything on that side. So, this is going to work against that set. It's going to work against trips tight end. So here you see here's trips tight end. Once again, you're just going to grab this corner, move him in. Now, at this point, you're responsible for this left side of the screen, right? Whether it's a purple, a hook, whatever you want to do. You can make any sort of adjustment. You don't have to be using this guy. I just like to be using this guy because it's easy to shoot the gap on inside runs, like inside zone. So here you see trip side end, boom, corner comes flying in. And keep in mind, this is what, a 4-man rush? And really, it doesn't even need to be that. So we're going to go ahead, go back to verticals. We're set up over here. And then you can obviously make any adjustments that you want, right? So you could, if you want, you could blitz crossing. And once again, if he's on a contain, he'll come in as well. So then now you're blitzing 5 people, and now you should be getting dual edge heat. So you see, boom, still came flying in off the right. Don't know what crossing ended up doing. Looks like he got kind of caught up, but anyways, you'll see the pressure is definitely going to come flying in, right? So what your opponent's going to need to do is they're going to need to block the running back on the opposite side. You see this a lot at a gun bunch, right? Gun bunch is pretty much the main thing people will go to. Why off, trio weak, why, you could obviously flip the play, but most people don't like to flip the play to pick up a blitz. So let's talk about how you can, recreate and make this come in even with the running back blocked. So running back blocked on this side, we're going to go ahead, block the running back. See running back's blocked over here. What I like to do is I like to blitz that linebacker on the side of the running back, and then man up my user on the running back. Now, is this always going to work? No. But as long as I cut to the inside, you'll see you're going to get 2 people coming in free off that side. Now, I can't really explain why this works, but it does work quite a bit. You'll see guard kind of just passes him through to the running back. Running back cuts the corner, other guy comes in free. This happens a ton, and like I said, I cannot explain why this is, but the running back will either dumb out completely and pick up, in this scenario, Chung, the linebacker that the guard's passing out, or it'll work just like this, where he cuts the corner and then Chung comes flying in. So the other thing you can do, right, so we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Just move this guy in. Audible to gun bunch. Other thing you can do is just blitz, crossing over here on this right hand side, move him in a click, and now you're good to go there. So now you're sending 5, and then this scenario, they block the running back on the right, but they're not max protecting, so we send the guy free off the right hand side. It's a very simple, very easy scheme to use, right? And you're going to put a ton of pressure on your opponent. Now, they will max protect, right? So I've shown you how you can get it from the left, shown you how to get it from the right. Max protect is pretty much going to be what you're going to face every single time. Now, so in order to stop max protect, I like to just blitz this left hand side. So you could set it up to where you're sending 6, and then still user the running back with, your safety back here. And then if they max protect, as long as you cut to the middle, you should get decent sheds. But there, you see I didn't get anything, so I'm just going to go ahead, run that back. Now here you see I'm just going to blitz everybody. So sending essentially a 7-man blitz against a max protect. So there you see that. You're going to stand directly over right here, and now you see you completely dumb them out. So there's just a couple different options for you. It's very, very easy to run. Like I said, you can set it up to where you're pretty much guaranteed pressure off the left. If they overreact and they start flipping their play, so say they do this, you just blitz crossing, move him in. Then you're going to get pressure off that right-hand side. And then if they go to a formation and they want to max protect, you can do this right here. Just move both of these guys in. Then you could hover like this with your user. And then a lot of the times you'll get pressure that way. If you don't, I mean, they are blocking 7 compared to you sending 5. But if you want to guarantee yourself pressure in those scenarios, go ahead back to this. Oh, hold on. Went to the wrong formation. So if you want to guarantee yourself pressure when running this, just blitz all the linebackers like this, and then hover with your safety manned up on the running back in this, like pretty much directly over the center, and then you're going to be guaranteed pressure even against the max protect. You see I got 2 people coming in free. So that's pretty much it, right? So I mean, that's the blitz scheme. I will get into the adjustments here in a second, but you see against a max protect look, tight end on one side, running back on the other, you're getting 2 people to come in free. It's the way that I like to play. If you have seen any of my league stuff, I think every game I'm playing, my corners are getting 6-7 sacks. It's kind of crazy. But we're definitely screaming out here out of this 1-4-6, and you're able to play solid coverage defense. That's the thing. You can audible to cover one robber, and there is a tell to it, obviously, but they still have to respect the fact that we could be blitzing, right? So we blitz this slot corner, even in the man. Guess what? We're still coming in free. Like, yeah, they know we're in man, but they don't know what we're doing, right? Same thing with cover 4. All right, so now we're in cover 4. We press. Well, we want to blitz off this left-hand side, move him in. Boom. Now, see right there, he got picked up at the last second, but still was able to get the pressure, right? It's a very simple, very easy, very tough defense to beat passing-wise. Now, you can run DB Sting, you can run DB Sting 2 Buzz, you can run whatever you want in terms of coverage. I like to simply do this. Now, I will audible to the DB Sting 2 Buzz. You'll see right here, blitz your linebackers. On this, I don't like to show, or I don't like to, what do you call it? I don't like to contain. For whatever reason, I just feel like it doesn't work as well. So this is what I do right here. I tend to lurk on one of the safeties, but you'll see pressure's going to come flying in. It's going to be really difficult to pick up. To be honest, once you know how to blitz out of this, gun bunch is pretty much going to be the only scheme that you can really run. And that's, once again, it's just because of the way that it works in terms of pass protection. You see, boom. We got everything set up. We're going to take advantage of the running back once again. Now, we're sending 7. You know, we can make whatever adjustments we want in terms of the pressure, or in terms of the backside coverage. But you'll see, max protect bunch is not going to come in for them either. Or it's not going to stop us from coming in. So, kind of a long-winded video. Not going to do too much editing on this. I just wanted to go ahead and show you the scheme. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it, so hope you guys enjoy it. And we'll get into the coverage shells, you know, in a later video. And then that'll be pretty much everything I run on defense.